and today in phonics we're going to be carrying on our learning all about syllables. Okay, so can you remember what a syllable is? So a syllable is like the beat in a word. So it's not like sounding something out, but it's like a beat in a word, and it can help us when we're spelling. Okay, so before I get started, I would like you to have a listen to the syllable song on YouTube, and I've put a little link to it on Tapestry. Okay, so once you've listened to that, come back, ready for the next part. Okay, so ready for the next part. So before we get started with our syllables, I'm going to teach you a tricky word. And the tricky word is were. Were. Were, were, were. So this says were as in, were you just walking to the shops? Were you okay yesterday? Were. Okay, it's a tricky word, isn't it? Because we know that this can be the ear sound, we're, but this is were. Good, were. Okay, so we're going to have a little think now about two syllable words. And if we are able to listen to the syllables, it helps us with spelling. So in the word, let's think of a word, pocket, pocket. If we're trying to sound this out, we can sound out the first syllable is pock, pock. Good, so we can sound out pock. Let's have a go doing it together. So, pock, p, o, k. Pock, pocket, pocket, pocket. Aha, so my second syllable is et. Pocket, pocket. There we go. Let's have a go at another one. So let's have a go at the word rabbit, 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 rabbit. Okay, let's have a go. So the first syllable I could hear is rab. Rabbit. There we go. Rabbit, rabbit. Brilliant. Let's see if you could do one all by yourself. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Okay, have a go at writing the word thunder. Okay, let's see if you did it like me. So the first syllable I can hear is thun. Thunder. Thunder. Well done if you've written thunder, just like this. Brilliant. And let's do one more. Let's do panda. 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 Okay, off you go. Have a go right to the word panda. Let's see if you don't like mine. So I can hear pan first. And that's the easy word to sound out, isn't it? That's a CVC word. Panda. Panda. Amazing. So when we are thinking about syllables, it just really helps us when we're spelling longer words, because it shows us that we can break those words down into smaller parts and we know how to spell those parts. So then by the time we build it back up again, we know how to spell. Okay. So I'm going to give you a challenge now, a tricky word challenge. So see how quickly you can write these words. Some of these words are compound words. They've got two syllables in them, but compound words, remember you did this with Mr. Cheetham a few days ago, are two words that when they're together make a word, but when they're separate, they make a word each. So two different words, just like the word gold and fish come together to make goldfish, and the words butter and fly come together to make butterfly. These words have got two syllables and some of them are compound words. So let's see how quickly you can write these. Okay, the first word is pondweed. Pondweed. Have a go at writing the word pondweed. See how quickly you can write it. Okay, the next word is handstand. 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 You might have been doing some handstands in your garden. Good. Okay, the next word. This is not a compound word. It is the word helper. Helper. Okay, can you have a go at writing the word helper? Lots of you are just brilliant helpers when you're in class. Helper. And that's not a compound word, because although you can break it down into the word help, isn't a word, is it? Help, helper. Okay, and the last word is like this here. That's my desk. That's the top of the desk. It's desktop. Desktop. So we write on top of our desktops at school, don't we? Desktop. Okay, have a go at writing desktop. See if we can do it really quickly. And then we're going to go through and we're going to mark them together. Super, well done. Okay, let's see how you managed to do. Okay, so the first word, pondweed. Okay, so we can split that up into two syllables. We've got the word pond and weed. Okay, so pond, let's sound it out. P-O-N-D. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Pond. And then weed. W-E. Digraph. D. Well done if you've got pondweed. If not, please don't worry. We're just practicing, aren't we, in phonics? Okay, the next word was handstand. So the first syllable I can break the word handstand into is hand. H-A-N-D. And then stand. St-A-N-D. Handstand. Amazing. Well done if you managed to write it like mine. That's a long word, isn't it? The next word was helper. So I've got two syllables there. Help and So h-e-l-p. And then a digraph at the end. Helper. And then we've got the word desktop. Desktop can be broken down into the words desk and top. So let's have a go at writing those. So desk. And then top. T-op. Well done. Amazing. If you managed to write all of those correctly, well done. And I hope that it helps you when you break things down into syllables. Because sometimes if you look at a big long word like the word handstand, you're trying to sound it out. That could be a bit of a challenge for you. It might make you feel a bit worried. But if you break it down into syllables, it makes it much, much easier. And I hope it does really help you. Okay. Well done, everyone. See you soon. Before I go, I've got a little bit of a writing challenge for you now. So your writing challenge today is to write a sentence and think about all the things we like to do in phonics, about breaking words down into syllables to help you spell them. And your sentence is, I have a pet rabbit and she is called Thunder. I have a pet rabbit and she is called Thunder. Let's whisper it in our hands. I have a pet rabbit and she is called Thunder. Extra amazing marks if you manage to do a capital letter for the word thunder, because in this sentence thunder is a name. So I have a pet rabbit and she is called Thunder. Well done. Okay, so let's go through your sentence. Well done if you've written it. So this is sentence. So well done if you remember to put a capital I, because it's the start of our sentence, isn't it? So I have, well done if you remember this tricky word, have. I have a pet, and we could break rabbit down into two syllables, can't we? So rab-it, rabbit. So we've got a digraph b in the middle there. So I have a rabbit and she is called. Well done if you remember how to write called. We've got the word all here, haven't we? So we just add a k and then ed at the end, called, and then the word thunder. Remember, capital letter, because it is a name. Amazing. If you've got your capital letter at the start, your word spaces, your full stop at the end, your capital letter in the word thunder, you're amazing. Well done.